Hello. We're going to try something a little bit different today. I'll turn this down a little bit. The noise is a bit obnoxious here. So we're going to play a SkyForce Anniversary. This is on the PlayStation 4. And this is a pretty awesome shooter. This was, I guess you'd say, re-released by Limited Run Games. For those of you that enjoy a good shooter, in my opinion, this is a pretty awesome one. Especially, I think this is a cool shooter for anybody that's like you or hasn't played a lot of shooters, because it gives you a chance to kind of build yourself up. It almost has kind of a grinding. Well, it does definitely have a grinding like element as you kind of improve your ship and go along. I'm pretty far into it. I still have not beaten this game yet. I'm kind of on the cusp, but I still have some upgrades I can do for my ship. So that's really what you kind of maybe doing today. Maybe I'll give it a shot and see if I can finally beat this bad boy. But we'll see what happens. But I'll kind of show you the ropes of the game. This is a real good one, folks. So here we go. SkyForce Anniversary. So just like on any level, this is the stage one, and you can always go back to the earlier stages, which I think is kind of cool. So if you want to show somebody, maybe if you're pretty far in the game, and you want to let them kind of, I guess, get their feet underneath them, you can go back to these early levels and do that, and that's what I'm going to kind of show you. So every level has a choice of the difficulty. So you can see normal, hard, and insane, and you can see how the objectives, which are pretty tough, and try to get to all those different levels. So here we go. We'll just go with normal for this one. So this will be a cakewalk for me, considering where my ship is, but you'll kind of see how it works. So here we go.
Mission begins.
So you'll see with the ship as you fly around. So here's mine. I could spend more money to upgrade with shields, a laser weapon which you'd use from probably a boss, and of course a mega bomb, which is kind of like a field clearing type of weapon. Since I have this on normal and my ship's pretty upgraded, I don't really probably need any of these things to do pretty well, but we'll stick with that. But it costs you stars. Stars are like your currency, and you earn them as you destroy enemy ships. And you'll kind of see how your ship absorbs the stars like energy. So here we go. You see the graphics look pretty beautiful.
Weapon upgrade.
Just like a lot of shooters, pattern memorization is a big part of it. And as you destroy groups of ships in a row and sweeping them off the field, you can earn additional kind of bonuses. You can see how the stars fly to me. One of the things that you upgrade on your ship is what they call your magnet, and that brings those stars to you. So that way you don't maybe have to risk yourself by having to fly to bring those things with you. You have guys on the ground that you're trying to rescue.
Human rescue. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
Here, my weapon upgrade, part of that is giving me more rapid fire, which of course is certainly something that's beneficial.
Human rescued.
See, a lot of the aircraft are kind of World War II like. They're kind of like piston engine planes. Music, I don't know, kind of R&B-ish. Not really that. I mean, it's pretty simple, pretty easy listening. Don't really detract from the game at all.
Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued. Stage complete.
So pretty basic. It shows you how many stars you've earned. And this, of course, lets you know how you did on those sub objectives. So I achieved everything out of a normal level, which, for me is not that big of a deal considering where my ship's at. But I will definitely show you the difference between them. So let's go back to stage 1, and this time let's go hard and see if that makes it a little more challenging. And of course, the more difficult you make it for yourself, you can earn more upgrades, more points.
Nice. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued.
I think I first saw this game on, I want to say it was maybe Metal Jesus' channel, and then later I also saw this explained pretty well by Bidhead 1000. But it's an absolutely awesome game, and this is I know that this game is also available on Nintendo Switch as well.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Shield.
So sometimes if you can actually earn one of those upgrades that normally you'd have to pay for, like shields or a mega bomb. And this isn't like a bullet hell shooter that you see where it can just be immensely frustrating. It's challenging, but at the same time,
Human
it's
rescued.
I think it's reasonable. The game doesn't move it at you so fast that it's just rage quit over and over again.
Stage complete.
So you can see that I earned a lot more stars playing here on hard. I only earned 396 playing on normal. So again, you want to add more stars if that's really what you're doing, because like I said, you're using these stars as currency to upgrade your ship. So again, perfect mission again. Great. And in full disclosure, I haven't played this game in about a year. Not that makes me a genius or nothing, but it's I think it's the kind of game where you can get yourself back on the bike pretty quick. So here's the hangar, and so you can see that I've maxed out my health. Okay, so my ship for the most part can take a lot of the most damage I can. My main gun is as powerful as I can make it. The wing cannons, which you see I have one, you can see I can upgrade it one more, but I need some more stars. My magnet level is pretty close to the top, but I could still make it better. Missiles, I could definitely upgrade that, where my missiles will deal more damage. My laser, which would be the big beam weapon, which you use for like a boss, I certainly have some upgrades available there. My shields, which the energy shield, I could definitely have a lot of space for that, and also my mega bomb. So my special weapons, I have not spent a lot of time upgrading as much as I have, my meat and potatoes weapons, the ones that I use all the time. So I kind of thought to myself, I wanted to get my ship generally as strong as I could before I started worrying about my special stuff, because I typically don't use them very often. But that's everyone's different priorities, I guess. So maybe I'll upgrade my missiles to get those topped out since I have them here. So they're maxed. So my missiles are maxed out. We'll see how that works. So let's go a couple more stages in, shall we? And you can see here on hard level, I have not managed to stay untouched. We'll see if I can do it this time.
Mission begins.
How are you? By the way, my name's Derek, if you haven't heard. I didn't introduce myself. But I don't know, this is an awesome game. I recommend it to anybody, especially if you enjoy a good shooter. Not getting damaged. Well, I don't have the stars to buy any of these upgrades, so I'm gonna have to earn them.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Human rescued.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued.
Excellent.
Human rescued. Human rescued.
So now I have that laser weapon. Probably maybe use that in the boss this time. Give you a chance to see what that looks like.
Human rescued.
One.
Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued.
You'll love this effect here when this thing blows.
Super.
Shield. Human rescued. Human rescued.
There's my boss.
Well done.
Stage complete.
See if I did it. I think I may have. Oh, I missed out on the stars. Wow. Hey, I got another star, so now you can do insane on that level. So I did manage to get the thing. So as you go through the different difficulties, of course, you unlock it, which of course gives you more opportunities to earn more stars. So there's a lot of replayability to it in a way if you're really wanting to push yourself that way. Now you see I have 1,605 stars. I can maybe fart around and upgrade like my Mega Bomb or something. But let's try this one. Wonder why I don't have stage 5 so far.
Mission begins.
I have a bad feeling about this one. If I haven't done much with the stage, it tells me maybe I don't like this stage. Oh, I think I remember why now. Yep, I remember why now. So if that little bolt thing hits me, it's going to cripple my ship and I won't be able to do anything. Yep, there we are.
Human rescued.
So effectively my ship is kind of paralyzed, which really sucks. Now I can sit here and dodge the little shells or whatever, which really is not terribly difficult. And I can save prisoners, but I can't destroy any of these things. So everyone gets to basically take shots at me. And well, it's okay. It's not really fun to sit there and just fly through a level.
Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued.
But again, it's not super impossible to dodge all these shots either.
Human rescued. Human rescued.
Feel free to chat. I'll pause it and talk. I mean, I have no problem with that.
Human rescued. 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 Stage complete.
So I think I may have actually achieved something in that level, that I didn't before, but you can see why it's maybe not my most favorite level, because at some point you get damaged or you get paralyzed and you're just kind of flying through a stage. So it's not one that I particularly enjoy as much, because after all, it kind of takes away what you're really, the fun of what the fun part of the game is. So I'm going to go back here to stage 4. We'll see if I can go through this untouched, see if I can unlock this one. Then we'll go to see what my upgrades can be. Like I said, grinding is a part of this game, so it's really not like I'm wasting my time by doing this, because like we saw before, there's upgrades I can make to my ship, and it has been a year since I've played it. So if I don't accomplish getting untouched my first try, it's a way for me to relearn the patterns and memorize kind of what I need to do, so maybe I can run it without getting touched.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Mega bomb.
Great.
Human rescued. Human rescued.
I know I haven't gotten all the stars because I saw a couple drift down. Ah, crap. I just got damaged. So much for that one. That was a pretty weak one to get hit by.
Human rescued.
I don't know.
Human rescued. Human rescued. Restore. Human rescued. Human rescued. Restore. Human rescue. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Health restore. Human rescued. Health restore.
Like the one with the tanks coming out. I remember this now.
Human rescued.
I think I flew past that one. Shoot. There's gotta be a boss in this. Yep. Here we come. I had no idea when to hit it. Watch the crash. Boom.
Stage complete.
The visuals are cool in this game. You know, it's a very pretty game in a lot of ways. And again, I realize it's kind of a reboot of an older game, but it's still a ton of fun and it's relaxing. You know, there's not a lot of shooters where normally you can say you can kind of relax a little bit as you play, and yet at the same time it's also challenging. It's not like I mean, it might seem like it's really easy, but of course you can certainly take steps to make it a lot more challenging, especially when you consider the goals of trying to go through a stage untouched. That's pretty damn challenging, even as an advanced person. So I'm gonna go to the hangar, see what we can upgrade here. See, health is maxed out. Main cannon, wing cannons. Now I can finally get both wing cannons now. Sure, why not? I like to get my ship charged up. You can see I need missiles are maxed out, and I can't get any other upgrades, so this will have to do. You want to see an insane one? Sure, why not? Let's go for it. Insane. Now, if I die, it's really not that big of a deal. I'll give myself a laser on this one. So I have one laser up to take on.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Human rescued.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued.
Good, good, good.
Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
Exchange.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Weapon
I got hit, but
Human rescued. Health restored. Human rescued.
so you see it now. It's on insane. You can see that the AAA queues up a little bit quicker. Rate of fire and all the ground vehicles are a little bit faster. When you get these little more, a little more tough airplanes that are flying around, they certainly throw out a lot more stuff at you than they did, when they were at an easier level, which makes sense. I mean, that's what you'd expect it to be. They do have little unlockables here and there that you can get, like I saw just there. It might be like artwork, like whether it's like concept art, like when they were developing SkyForce. Sometimes it might be just other little unlockables here and there.
Shoot
Gives you a little encouragement. Who doesn't need that?
Chain lost. Health restored.
I lost my perfect streak.
Health restored. Health restored. Human rescued. Human rescued.
nice. Good, good.
Damn it.
Chain lost.
Lost another chain.
Nice.
Stage complete.
There's my little artwork. You can see the little concept art. It's very, again, we're kind of World War II like. Now this isn't, remember, that's at an insane level. So these are upgrades I didn't have before. So like I said, there's all kinds of challenges if you want them. So let's see what we can upgrade now. I can upgrade just about, now I'm working on my special stuff. Since the other things are maxed out, laser, energy shield, and mega bomb. I'm probably just gonna go with the laser just because that's really my favorite thing. And if I'm gonna go against one of the big bosses, I want to have that firepower.
Mission begins.
Let's try stage 6. By the way, like I said, feel free to chat. Ask me questions if you got any. A like I said, I'm not going to say I'm like the best player that's ever played this game before. Certainly, I know I'm not. But
Weapon
know,
upgrade.
if you're looking for ideas, I think this is a game that
Nice.
deserves more recognition than maybe it got.
Weapon upgrade.
So if you're a fan of any of like those classic shooters, especially from like Genesis and whatnot era, and you don't want some, I guess, the new kind of like bullet hell shooters, which seem to be really kind of what you see for PlayStation 4, this to me is a wonderful game to play.
Health restore. Laser. 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 Mega bomb.
Tell you this, whoever this boss is, they're gonna get the crap kicked out of them.
Mega bomb. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued.
Great.
Human rescued. Human rescued. Laser. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
Save.
Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued. Laser. Laser. Weapon upgrade. Laser. Human rescued. Laser. Human rescued. Mega bomb. Mega bomb. Stage complete.
Boom, not too bad. Hey, how are you guys doing? Good day today? Oh, almost in the stars. Not bad run. Added another one there. What do we got for stars here? 1911. I think I'm going to go back to that one. Let's see if I can go in touchdown. This would be pretty tough, but I'll give it a shot. So, for those that haven't been here before, oh, someone bugged out. This is SkyForce. This is the, I want to say this was, maybe I'm wrong. I want to say this was an Xbox game. I never owned an Xbox, but I want to say this is an older game, brought back and kind of touched up by limited run games. And it's a fantastic game. Pretty cool shooter that doesn't come at you too fast. You know, especially with some of those bullet hell shooters, there's so much going on. It's almost difficult to enjoy yourself just because it's just so tense from the fact that your margin of errors are so small because you're just dodging an insane amount of shots all the time. And I don't know, it's hard for myself to want to justify so much for not getting hit.
Laser. Health restored. Human rescued. Laser. Weapon upgrade. Shield. Human rescue.
Great.
Laser. Human rescue. Laser. Shield. Laser. Weapon upgrade.
Memorization always, of course, helps.
Weapon upgrade.
Excellent.
I don't know if you guys have played a lot of limited run games. I'll admit it, I've typically been very pleased with my limited run titles, and of course, they're kind of exclusive, which makes that kind of cool. But of course, if you've ever purchased one from limited run, you know that you're not really always sure when those games will arrive, and sometimes it may happen many months after you actually order a game. And it's that at times can be frustrating because, of course, when you purchase it, you're probably not thinking about a couple months ahead. You're thinking about you want to play it now. But I would say in most cases, the games that I've gotten from them have been worth the wait. I think I've purchased 3 different games through Limited Run. This one, a PlayStation 4 version of Night Trap. Maybe we'll try that one of these days. And then, what's the other Limited Run game I got? I have one more. Can't think of it off the top of my head for some reason. I know I have 3. Oh, of course. I got the Metal Storm Deluxe Edition. They're limited run, which is pretty awesome.
Human rescued. Laser. Human rescued. Health restored. Health restored.
So this level, of course, gives you a lot of upgrades, in part because you are facing a boss battle. And initially, this thing used to be pretty tough, but we'll we'll take care of this person pretty quick. Indeed, just like that.
Stage complete.
Yeah, if I only could have dodged those other shots, I would have been able to give myself a chance to play this level on hard. But you can even see I even missed a star once. So, yeah, not too bad. How are you doing? You decided to grind power-ups before knocking out stage 5. Never played Jamestown. Whew. I don't think I've ever played Jamestown, to be perfectly honest. Battle Greg, I've only heard great things about, but I never got that game. I know Bithead absolutely loves that game, and he's a huge shooter fan. And I have a lot of other friends that have, a couple of my friends over at the Classic Gaming Quarterly forums can't stop talking about how great Battle Garega is. That's definitely a game I would love to get. I've only heard good stuff about it. But I'm really not sure. I really can't say whether it's similar in gameplay or not because I haven't played Jamestown. What's your favorite shooter? Well, I don't necessarily, you can type it in whenever you feel like it. But thanks for joining the stream today. I really appreciate it. Oh, what to upgrade? What to upgrade? Like I said, I like to get my main ones done because the specials are, I don't know, I don't use them quite as often. Okay, a Korean version of a Battle Garega off Play Asia is pretty good. Okay. So you saw it on you're in CG Quarterly. I'm Crease and Assist. That's who I am. That's my Twitter handle. Otherwise, my name's Derek. Nice seeing you. Maybe this will make it a little easier if they're coming to me. We'll try it again one more time. Ooh. Don't really need spare weapons on this one.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Laser. Human rescued. Laser. Human rescued. Restore. Laser.
Great.
Weapon rescued. Human rescued. Laser. Restore.
Well, I did not get Untouched.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
Still a fun level to play.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued. Laser. Laser. Human rescued. Human rescued. Shield.
I'm trying to think what game I got off of Play Asia. I know I got one because I have the sticker on my computer. I'm just trying to think what it may have been.
Laser. Stage complete.
Oh, what game would it have been? I think it may have been. I think I got Caladrius Blaze from Play Asia. That's what I think I got. That's more of a bullet hell shooter. I remember seeing that. Have you ever played Caladrius Blaze? Nice. Nice. I love it. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I've purchased a couple different games from Japan over the years. Whether like Mega Drive game, like yeah, I should probably put in Caladrius Blaze. I haven't, to be perfectly honest. I purchased it and then I just kind of sat on it because I was enjoying SkyForce so much. But let's see. Well, I purchased Dangerous Seed, which is another shooter that was a Mega Drive shooter from Namcot that Bithead 1000 showed on his show. I think I want to say someone sent it in to him. It's a pretty cool game. It's, in my opinion, it's like a better version of Truxton or Basujin. Let's see here. Let's see what we got for stars now. 1433, which I don't know if that can get me anything that I need. Nope. I still got a ways to go. I don't like that one. Probably best just sticking where I'm at, sadly, but I wouldn't say, like, I guess, do you have any other, like, Is there any like non-shooter PlayStation 4 games you really enjoy? I mean, I'm certainly not a shooters only kind of person.
Weapon
I mean, it's something I would say it's a genre of game I've learned to appreciate and have a lot of fun with. That's a pretty recent phenomenon for me. I wouldn't say that as a. I mean, I enjoyed playing Gradius a lot. When I was a younger person, but I guess I've learned to appreciate the greater library of those games. No matter what system they were introduced on, but especially probably the Genesis 16-bit era kind of stuff, R-Type. I probably need to take Chris up on his offer to help me get the ROMs for my Mega SC so I can play all those super fun like Super R-Type for Sega Master System.
shield. Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued. Laser. Laser. Weapon upgrade.
X.
Human rescued. Weapon upgrade.
Smoke Monster, yep.
Human rescued. Human rescued. Human rescued.
Ooh, darn it.
Laser upgrade. Laser. Laser. Human rescued. Laser. Human rescued. Shield. Shield.
All about the shields here, apparently. I'll burn them away with the laser again.
Shield. Stage complete.
Okay. Yeah. Either way, I mean, I guess Chris Chris volunteered to help me, and I'll admit, and I'm really uh, I don't know if the word's ignorant. I just don't have a lot of experience messing around with things like firmware and all those ROM kind of things. I'm not the kind of person that would. I'm not saying that there's like a kind of personality, but or anything like that, but I've never really like hacked anything, and I just don't have a lot. I guess you want to say technical knowledge on stuff like that. So I've always just rather purchase physical media all the time. Not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that's what I've always done. But since I guess I have that with the Mega SG, it would make a lot of sense instead of trying to purchase all those games and save me some money. In which I think everyone's looking for ways to save money these days. It's the old man syndrome, I guess. Street Fighter, yeah. Castlevania 3. Yeah, Blood Moon's. The Castlevania series of stuff is just fantastic. I've actually been playing Bloodstained a lot. That was actually the game I took out today before I put in SkyForce, because I've been playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Okay, I got some money to upgrade. Well, can't do that. Energy Shield Mega Bomb. I'd rather upgrade the laser, but I guess we'll go with our Energy Shield. I guess we can try stage 8 here.
Mission begins.
I don't even remember what happened here, to be perfectly honest. Like I told you at the beginning of the stream, I literally have not played this game in probably about a year. We have some stars. I guess I'll go with one energy shield. We'll see how this works for me.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Shield. Weapon upgrade. Chain gloves. Weapon upgrade. Health restore.
Oh,
Nice.
geez.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescue. Human rescued. Weapon upgrade. Human rescued.
Ready.
Critical condition. Human rescue. Chain loss. Restore. Human rescue. Restore. Restore. Restore.
Fun.
Nice.
Restore. Human rescue. Human rescue.
Yeah.
Restore.
Oh. Can't touch that thing.
Weapon upgrade. Health restored.
Here's your bullet hell. Although not too bad. I mean, they're all moving slow enough that it's really not that big of a deal.
Great.
Chain lost.
Nice.
Laser. Human rescued. Human rescued. Health restored. Health restored. Human rescue. Human rescue. Health restored. Health restored. Health restored. Health restored.
Great.
Health restored. Laser. Chain lost.
Nice.
Health restored. Health restored. Health restored. Laser. Health restored. Health restored.
Of course, the big bad monster.
This is the final battle. I wish you the best of luck.
Wow. That hurts. Well, that's how you get better, right? give it a shot again. I gotta try to memorize this stuff. Welcome to the stream. If you just popped in, popped out, obviously one thing with a shooter is it's pretty difficult, like while you're actually flying around, to
Weapon upgrade.
look down and see stuff like a role play, an RPG or something like
Weapon
that,
upgrade.
where you have time to think a little bit and not always be quite so focused on the current action.
Chain lost. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Health restored. Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Critical condition and rescue. Human rescue. Weapon upgrade. Chain lost. Weapon upgrade. Human rescue. Health restored. Health restored.
Nice.
Chain lost. Human rescue.
Nice.
Shield. Investigation. Game over.
Oh man, I need to focus up here. Ugh. Come on.
Mission begins. Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Chain lost. Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Human rescue. Mobile. Chain lost. Human rescue. Critical condition restored. Health restored. Health restored.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescue. Critical condition. Human rescue. Restore. Health restore. Critical condition. Health restore. Health restore. Human rescue. Critical condition.
Great.
Health restore. Mobile.
Excellent.
Chain lost. Weapon upgrade. Laser. Restore. Human rescue. Human rescue.
Nice.
Restore. 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 Human rescue. Restore. Restore. Megaphone. Restore. 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 Restore.
Great.
Chain lost. Restore. Restore.
Nice.
Chain lost. Shield. Chain
Nice.
lost. Shield.
This is the final battle. I wish you the best of luck.
Nice.
Recognition.
Oh,
Game over.
yeah, I don't use my shields when I should. I've slowly come to that conclusion that because I don't use those weapons very often, I oftentimes, I want to say I forget I have them, but I just don't. It's not the first thought in my head. Let's see if I can upgrade. I can't upgrade my magnet. It's gonna upgrade my shield. I can upgrade my laser. Let's make this mega bomb that much nastier. I'm gonna keep soldiering ahead with this thing, and hopefully you do a little better every time. You guys have any advice? I certainly would take it. Don't play this game. I don't know. We'll see.
Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
I think I did a little bit better at it. I mean,
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Shield.
oh, someone's in the pattern.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescued.
Someone's not getting hit.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Laser. Human rescued. Restore. 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 Chain lost. Human rescue. Restore. Human rescue. Restore. Restore.
Nice.
Shield. Restore. Human rescued. Restore.
Great.
Weapon upgrade. Chain lost.
Nice.
Laser. Laser.
This one's definitely giving me lasers this time.
Restore. Human rescued. Human rescued. Laser. Shield. Restore. 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 Human rescue. Human rescue.
Great.
Chain lost. Health restored.
Nice.
Shield. Laser. Shield.
I'm all shielded up and I have lasers, so I better use my shields at some point. Here comes the boss, man.
This is the final battle. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh,
Game over.
I wish I would have had a mega bomb or two. That's what I think is a weapon I may want to equip next time around. I can do anything now. I can equip my laser shield. Yeah, let's get that bad boy going.
Mission begins.
The thing is that tough with this level is that you don't really know which of the upgrades it's going to be generous with. You know, sometimes it seems to be very generous and will give you a ton of laser, or give you a ton of shields, or give you a ton of mega bombs.
Mission
And
begins.
you know that if it's giving you all that, then whatever you spent is kind of wasted. But at the same time, it's also, of course, you have no idea what you're gonna get.
Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Chamber box. Weapon upgrade. Health restored. Weapon restored.
Nice.
Human human history. Laser.
Looks like it might be a laser this time around.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Human history.
Nice.
Chain lost. Human rescued. Human rescued. Health restored.
feel like Admiral Akbar. It's a trap,
Human rescued.
especially when you get with those big guns there.
Restore. Restore. Restore.
Great.
Weapon upgrade. Chain lost. Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Laser. Chain lost. Restore. Human rescued. Human rescued. Restore. Shield.
Nice.
Human rescued. Human rescued.
Good.
Restore. Laser. Restore. 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 Restore.
Great.
Chain lost. Restore.
Nice.
Shield. Laser. Mega bomb.
You got a little bit of everything in this last one.
This is the final battle. I wish you the best of luck.
recognition.
Finally. Cool. Wasn't expecting that. That was cool. Blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, doesn't it? That was a cool ending. Oh man. Definitely see it as an Eastern European development team. I'm just gonna judge by the names. Looks like a lot of Polish programmers in there, based on like Krzysztof. That's the Polish spelling for it. Either way, I think this is probably a great way to end this stream. I actually beat SkyForce, first time ever. So thanks for joining me. I guess on this minor video game accomplishment in a person's life. I really appreciate you guys showing up, especially Archie Dickinson there. We'll definitely have to talk more on the forums and whatnot. And especially, maybe I need to learn a little more about, of course, finding the firmware so I can put some of those games on my Mega SG. But either way, thanks so much. If you have any more things you'd like to add, leave it in the comments section below. Or if you'd like, contact me on Twitter @CreaseAndAssist. I'd love to hear from you guys. And again, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe.